Test has always been favorite.
Oh, you watch Test cricket? Hi, Raj. Good
How have you
afternoon.
been?
I've been doing great, Raj. Thank you so much. I'm wonderful. What about you? What's up?
I'm
What is
good. I'm good
happening?
as
How's
well.
everything around? Huh?
Sorry.
I'm saying that how is everything around? How are you doing? What is up?
I'm doing great as well. Everything is fine,
Huh?
and working more towards my intonation.
Oh,
Trying
great.
to make changes in that.
Are you having fun here, Raj?
Yeah, of course.
Having fun? Learning as well as fun?
Yes, sure.
Great, great. Glad to hear that. All right, Raj. Uh, all right. So you are on your 250th session. Wow, lovely. Awesome. So, Raj, you have got some interesting topics for today, right? And we'll be starting, with this the practicing thing. Lovely topics we have today, and I'm really
Okay.
curious to know this that how well are you doing with the whole language and speaking skill? How well are you with that now today in your today's session? I want to see what is the improvement. You were already good in the last session, as far as I can remember, but still,
Yeah.
let us figure that out. All right, Raj. So, Raj, I'll pick this one first before the topic, which is sports culture. Before that, we'll start with this. What are your thoughts on this? I want to know. Group projects only cause conflict. What do you think about it?
It depends upon the persons. That is the first thing that I can think of, and I think that group projects are awesome
Ah, hmm,
because it teaches us to work in a team, and
hmm,
it helps us in many ways. For
hmm,
example, we every individual has different kind of abilities, and there are so many works that require different mindsets or different attitude to crack that on like on a perfect level. So for that purpose, if two or more than that mind combines and come to a conclusion, that could be really great for all those works.
but it's
And
very difficult to do that.
yeah,
You know.
it is difficult, of course,
Huh.
because the way we have been designed and the way we have been growing this all these years, we tend to focus more on individuality,
Right.
and we are not that great with the grouping and all. But if we are compatible with each other, then this is going to be
Hmm,
extremely awesome for us. And that's what I told in the first sentence, that it depends upon the person, that
hmm,
not everybody can be that that good enough to settle in any group.
hmm,
So if
hmm,
they are ready to adjust,
hmm.
if they are pretty much adjustable, then it is going to be really great for us, or for the
Right.
group, for the team.
Right. 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 So gelling up is required. Need
Yeah.
to gel with the group, with everyone. Okay, all right, great. So, Raj, do you have interest in sports? Because if you do, then the topic is apt for today. Otherwise,
Yeah.
uh, you have interest. Great. So,
Cricket, like I have always said this,
huh,
cricket has been my life.
cricket. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. So, like many other Indians, you are a fan of cricket. So, which one is your
Yeah.
favorite team, Raj?
Favorite team, it's
Yeah,
like India. How can
India.
you are talking because IPL isn't trained these years, but I
Uh,
don't follow IPL on that level. I mean, I used to watch IPL earlier, and
hmm,
now there is no favorite team. If I watch, I just watch for that the hype and the interest in the
hmm,
last few overs. Like last 4 overs,
hmm.
60 runs are required or 50 runs are
That's
required.
pretty
So that
interesting. Yeah,
is really
intense.
interesting.
Ah.
So I watch it according to that. I watched on the basis of players and their performances, not on the team and their performance.
So you
As
don't
far
have a
as
favorite
IPL is concerned,
as far as IPL is concerned. So
yeah.
you don't have a favorite team. You don't have a pick.
No, no, not
No,
at all. I
not at
used to have Mumbai Indians only till Tendulkar was there, or in the first few
yes.
season.
Hmm.
My favorite was like Kolkata Knight Riders because Saurav Ganguly was there.
Okay. But now it's all messed up, all the teams and
Yeah,
all. Even I agree with you this thing that, years back I also used to watch, but now, right now, it's all messed up. All the teams, and some new teams are also coming up, and, it's really, really messed up these days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's messed up, I generally like I explained, those few overs to enjoy
Right.
that the heat of the moment. That okay, this is really challenging. Can it also be done in
Ah,
this game like cricket? I mean, we
right.
used to think earlier when I had started watching at that point of time when Saurabh Ganguly was captain or Tendulkar used to play,
Hmm.
scoring 6 run over was really a big challenge.
Yes.
But today, even 20 runs in last over is not safe. So
Yeah,
that
right.
becomes interesting to watch sometime.
To watch sometimes, right? And which format is your favorite in cricket?
Test has always been favorite.
Oh, you watch Test cricket still?
Yeah, right.
So, like, you religiously follow it, the whole, like a 5 day thing. You follow that, or you just
Sometimes
follow
I
the
follow.
scores?
No, sometimes I do follow the 5 days. For example, the final is about to start from 7th of June, 7 to 12th. So
Okay.
I'm going to follow that match.
What is going to start from 7th?
WTC final,
Oh,
World Test Championship final. The first
um,
final was held between India and New Zealand.
uh-huh. Who won?
That was won by New Zealand,
New
and the
Zealand.
second is going between India and Australia.
Okay, and that's going to start from the 7th of
Yeah,
June.
right.
Oh, okay. So you still follow the Test cricket, and who's your favorite player?
Uh,
Currently
Favorite player.
also, you can't say Sachin Tendulkar, okay, he's playing no more. So that's
Yeah,
not countable
right.
on the current team, and also the previous team.
Uh, if I talk about current team, then in Test cricket, Chiteshwar Pujara is my favorite.
Ah,
And if I talk about the bowlers, uh, of course, Bumrah is the best
ah.
these days.
And how about
And
the T20 team?
T20, like I explained earlier, T20 is a game of like glamour. It
Glamour.
depends upon the form. Whoever hits those 20 runs in last over or who can save those 10 runs in last over becomes favorite on that special day.
Ah, right. So there's no as such player that you follow
Yeah, right.
in the T20 format. Okay. And what about a player, like earlier we had like great, great, great players in our team. So which one was your favorite? Was or is your favorite still?
It would be difficult to choose one. I have always maintained this. Like no matter what field I choose, it is
Ah,
difficult to pick one. If I talk about singing,
ah.
it,
You
it
can
is
you
really
can name
difficult
many.
to
You
it
can
is
name
really
many.
difficult to pick one. So
Ah,
I pick almost all those. Like if I talk about cricket, then
ah.
Tendulkar, Dravid, Ganguly, Lakshman, Kumble, all of them were there. And
Hmm,
later joined by Sehwag and Yuvraj,
hmm,
even Dhoni.
hmm, hmm, hmm. How about Dhoni?
So
You don't like really like Dhoni. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he did a good job. He's still
I
doing is a good job. Yeah.
yeah, of course he is doing great
He's
job,
uh,
and I like him, but he's not my most favorite.
most favorite. Right.
Yeah.
So have you ever witnessed a match or this live? I was about to say online, live. Have you ever witnessed any match in the
No,
cricket
no,
ground?
I haven't watched any match
No.
in the field. No, I
Huh.
haven't gone to watch any match till now.
Okay, you haven't, but do you want to?
Uh, I don't feel that. I mean, all my favorite players are not playing anymore. So
Huh.
there is no point in going. Though I feel that sometimes I can go. Maybe if I find the tickets, getting the tickets is really tough these days.
Is
No,
a tough thing to do,
yeah,
right? Right. And
but
but for test cricket, I think you can test. Where is that happening? This thing, the thing
Test
that
cricket, yeah,
in
in
which
Test
country is
cricket
that
it is that is happening in England.
England that is happening. Okay, okay. And you're not interested in going to all these IPL matches. Not
Not
interested
at all,
because
not at all.
not at all. Okay. Have you done any crazy thing for your favorite team or player? Ever done any
Mm,
crazy thing?
no, no,
Yeah,
never,
even I can
never.
answer that. Definitely you must have not done any crazy thing.
Okay. Oh, oh my God. So you guessed it according to my
I guess it.
personality.
Yes, yes. You are
Okay,
you doesn't seem to be a person who does like all that crazy stuff for a favorite person or a favorite team or a favorite sport, something like that. Okay.
okay. I would like to ask you,
Yeah.
do you follow any game or what is your
Well,
favorite sport?
well,
Which one is your
cricket
favorite?
used to be the game that I used to follow cricket earlier, but not now. I used to watch matches with my dad, but after I got married, now I really don't. I don't follow cricket now. I don't know what is happening. You just told me that the series is going to happen in June. I've got no idea.
No.
Earlier I used to keep a track of all these things. I sort of had a lot of interest in this game.
Okay. Another thing that I want to ask, do
Yeah.
you have the idea about 50 over World Cup this year?
This year, World Cup is
Yeah.
going to happen this year.
Yes.
Oh my God, when?
Mm. During October, November.
In
It will start from mid of October and it will, I mean, some matches would be there around Diwali as well.
Diwali as well. So the World Cup is this year basically. Fifty
Yeah,
fifty over World Cup
right.
is this year. Oh wow. And when is the 2020 World Cup? It happens in every 3 years, I guess.
Every 2 years.
Two
And
years? Two
yeah,
or three?
two.
2 years. Okay. So when is it? Was it last year? I think it was last year, the World Cup,
Yeah, it was.
right? Last year, na?
Right.
So next year it's going to happen. Okay.
Right.
Oh wow, great. Lovely. So, okay. So, Raj, do you have any memory? As you said that my favorite game is cricket. Do you have any memory attached with the game of you playing cricket? Maybe gully cricket, or maybe at some level in school, college, or anything like that. Any memory
Okay.
attached with
There are so many, so
any
many
that you
memories.
like to share?
Uh, I mean, there are so many, but what I would like to share is
Huh.
related with the international cricket.
Okay.
The matches. I mean, when I had started watching it for the first time, at that time I was. I mean, I don't even remember how old I was or which year that match had happened. But the way it had been played between India and Pakistan, and we were watching in the ground nearby our house. So
Okay.
three or four houses. I mean, in our neighborhood, all of
So,
us were
I'm sorry, I'm
relatives.
interrupting. It was India versus Pakistan, and you
Yeah,
were watching that match for the first time in life.
yeah.
Okay. And
And
in
I
that time,
remember there was
huh,
Shish Mohanty. The name I remember. There was Shish Mohanty was there who had taken 2 wickets, and everyone was shouting that
huh,
yes, we are nearing to win now.
huh,
So that is the moment that's still in my head. That is how we used to watch matches those days.
huh, in those days. And
Yeah.
who won that match?
India had won.
India, of course. Okay. Okay, great. So you watched that match in the stadium.
Not in the stadium. I
Then?
like in the field nearby our house. Like I explained, that there was 4 and 5 houses where I used to live in childhood,
Uh-huh.
like Mama's house and Bua's house. All of the houses were there,
Mm.
and we all were together watching on only one TV that we
Uh,
had set it in a field nearby our home.
Okay, from there you
So
all were
yeah,
watching the
yes,
match. So that's like probably the first memory of you watching the match.
right,
Is it? Okay.
yeah,
Okay, great. And how about gully cricket and rules of gully cricket, Raj? I think we all used to play gully cricket with so many of our own rules.
right, of course.
So which
Like
rules would you all used to follow?
like first tip, catch out, and all that. No,
Ah, one tip out. That's
yeah,
called. Any other rule? Any other
or
funny thing that?
maybe like hitting six is out. You can't hit six out of the boundary, otherwise you are going to out, or you have to fetch yourself. whoever hit outside will go to fetch that ball.
Oh, the wall
So
inside.
that is also a memory. We generally used to avoid fielding on that side. No, we can't field that side. Send someone else. Because the owner of that house is really
Uh,
cruel. No,
keeps the ball.
he will shout.
Yeah.
He will not
Return
give
the
the
ball.
ball.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or
Yes.
even if he returns, he will speak at least for a minute or 2 minutes. He will give a lesson before giving the ball.
A lesson to return the ball. Okay. Okay. Last question. Are you? Do you also follow some tradition for good luck for the matches? Are you like superstitious like that? That
I
I'll do this
used to do
particular
that earlier. Like
team
I
will win.
said, I
Huh.
used to do that earlier when I was kid. And maybe
Okay.
we had talked it when we were talking on uh, the notes was related to superstitions. We had
Okay.
talked about all.
Okay. Uh-huh. I sort of forget about I forgot about it, Raj. If you
Yeah,
can tell me.
it's pretty normal
Uh-huh.
to forget.
So
Yeah.
so do you follow it or you don't?
So earlier I used to follow when as a kid,
As a
maybe
kid
till
you
15 or 16, but not
but
after that.
now of course you don't. Okay, all right, lovely. All right, Raj. Yeah, so this thing ends here. All right, so Raj, how is it going on? Raj, are you satisfied? Are you happy? Are you having fun? Or still you have something in your mind that needs to be taken care of?
Of course, I am having fun, but at the same time, I am curious that how much time I'm going to take it. Sometimes I feel that I talk in cluster of sentences. When I go and listen to my own recordings, it seems like I'm talking in cluster of sentences. So I'm little worried about intonation part till now, but I'm enjoying, I'm working, I'm in the process. So everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Great. Raj, you've been doing great. So far, talking to you is always fun. And, your ideas are amazing. Your sentence formation is amazing. Your vocab is also good. It's improving. Of course, vocab can take time. It's endless, as I've
Yeah, sure.
already, mentioned this. So that can take time still, but a little bit of fluency thing, as
Yeah, right.
smoothness, basically. So when you're speaking
Smoothness.
smoothly, effortlessly, words should flow. I think
Right.
that smoothness is somehow somewhere missing. But as far as the language is concerned, you've got a grip on the language now. Just you can work upon the smoothness of how to deliver a sentence, how you can
Right.
work upon that. What you have worked upon the what, but how to do it, you just have to work upon that how.